Today, let us take a serious look at the rainforests, and we have really the right person to talk to about it today. Layla Salazar-Lopez is the director of the Rainforest Action Network's Rainforest Agribusiness campaign. So, Layla, you have a day of action coming up actually next Wednesday. It's Stick It to Palm Oil Day of Action, right? Is that what? Yeah?
Yes, we're really excited about it because this is the first time that our supporters, which our supporters are any of you out there, our supporters are
people who are for the rainforest, right? Those that would be
the rainforest, who want to stop global climate change, who want to protect communities, who want to protect the animals. For various different reasons, people are taking action this Wednesday, August 13th, and sticking it to palm oil. And
now,
what do we mean by that?
Yeah, we never knew palm oil was our enemy. What's wrong with palm oil?
Well, palm oil is one of the leading causes of tropical rainforest destruction. Palm oil plantations are taking over tropical rainforests in Southeast Asia, in Papua New Guinea, in Africa, and increasingly in South America and Central America. All over tropical rainforests, palm oil plantations are threats. These palm oil plantations are expanding at an increasing rate due to the production of biofuels, due to the increased demand for biofuels. However, right now, 90% of the palm oil that comes to our country, that comes to the United States, that is imported into our country from Southeast Asia, which most of it comes from Southeast Asia right now, 90% of the palm oil used today is in food, cosmetics, and detergents.
So we need to read the ingredients, and are there certain commercial products against whom you are directing your actions?
Well, it's interesting that you say that. There are, and we don't have time to read, the hundreds of products that are out there that contain palm oil, but I want the listeners to know that palm oil is in everything. You wouldn't think so, but palm oil is in everything from snack foods to your laundry detergent to the makeup that you wear. And there are alternatives to palm oil. It's not necessary that we continue to destroy rainforests and peatlands and displace communities from their land. As we have found out more information about, where palm oil is coming from and who's importing it into the U.S., we've also looked at where is palm oil going. We know that ADM, Bunge, and Cargill, which are the ABCs of rainforest destruction, which we're calling them, these global agribusiness companies that are U.S.-based, we know that they have a huge role in planting, importing, exporting, and trading palm oil all over the world. And they're importing palm oil into the United States, and they're selling it to various different companies, such as Procter & Gamble, such as Mars bars candies, which owns M&M's, such as Kit Kat, such as Hershey's candy, and supermarket chains such as Safeway and Whole Foods, products like Philadelphia cream cheese, Dreyer's ice cream, even for your listeners who are vegan, they're even in soy products. Silk soy milk, organic silk soy milk, has palm oil in it. We have found this out because our supporters went out. We asked our supporters to become supermarket sleuths, and they went out to supermarkets all over the country, and we asked them, help us find products that have palm oil in them. Look for snack foods, look for cookies, look for soaps and detergents, and let us know where you find palm oil. And we asked them to register on our website, which we call theproblemwithpalmoil.org. And our supporters listed hundreds and registered hundreds of products. And then we've identified over 350 companies here in the United States that are buying palm oil and putting it in their products.
So, and why do they need palm oil in their products?
It's interesting. It's a palm oil in silk soy milk, for example. You would wonder, why do you need palm oil in silk soy milk?
I would wonder that.
For flavoring. Why do you need, palm oil in laundry detergent? It's a thickening agent.
I see.
So they might be good for, for those products, but there's alternatives to palm oil. There's lots of different kinds of oils that could be used that are not destroying rainforests.
You know, it's strange because I read ingredients all the time, and somehow palm oil seems to escape me. It seems that I see soy all the time and corn, but maybe I'm not reading the fine print as finely.
Well, palm oil, what you got to look for is just palm kernel oil, palmitate in makeup. When even, sad to say this, because I even use Aveda products, but Aveda makeup, for example, you'll look for retinol palmitate. Or the Body Shop has retinol palmitate in there.
So what does palm oil mean to animals and to habitat?
Unfortunately, the expansion of palm oil in tropical rainforests of Indonesia and Malaysia is totally degrading the forest, and it's impacting endangered species and animals that live in these forests, such as orangutans, clouded leopards, sun bears. The orangutan population is of particular concern. Since 2004, when palm oil plantations really began to expand, the orangutan population in Sumatra and the island of Sumatra in Indonesia has dropped by 14%. In Borneo, it's dropped by 10%. Scientists and orangutan experts have told us and have been reporting that if this expansion continues and forests and peatlands continue to be destroyed at this current rate, that the orangutan could be extinct.
So,
year 2011.
So palm oil could equal orangutan extinction. So that's a very serious consideration for us. Now, we have a few more minutes here. Is it just palm oil plantations that are the objects of your agribusiness campaign, or soy also, or what?
Well, our campaign, the Rainforest Agribusiness campaign, is targeting U.S. agribusiness companies, ADM, Bunge, and Cargill, for their role in the expansion of palm oil and soy. Soy is equally like palm oil, expanding into tropical rainforests in South America.
That's for animal feed, generally?
Mostly for animal feed. I mean, the main causes of destruction of the Amazon rainforest are agribusiness and illegal logging. And illegal logging is very much tied to agribusiness. And when I say agribusiness, I'm talking about plantations, such as soy, corn, cotton, and cattle ranching. And a lot of this soy and corn gets directly fed to animals that are being consumed in South America, and the soy also is being sent over to India and China to meet the increasing demand for meat consumption. So it really is quite ironic that in the midst of a food crisis, the prices of grains are so high, and, we're not taking an initiative to feed hungry people, but we're taking initiative to feed hungry cars and, animals to meet the growing demand for biofuels and meet the growing demand for meat consumption.
All right, so that meat consumption is really destroying the rainforest. And if people are interested in getting involved in your campaign, the Rainforest Action Network, Rainforest Agribusiness Campaign, how might they do that?
The first thing you could do is go to our website called www.theproblemwithpalmoil.org. You could find out more about our Stickering Day of Action, which will happen this Wednesday. Over 2,000 people all over the U.S. are taking action by putting warning stickers on palm oil products. And you can get involved with that. You can contact us here by emailing stickittopalmoil@ran.org. And we can, if you're interested in participating, we can send you some stickers and a toolkit on how you can get involved. And you could also just contact our organization by going to ran.org.
And read those ingredients, and if it says palm oil, then what? If you see palm oil on the ingredients, what, complain to the manufacturer?
Of our campaign, after we do this Stickering Day of Action, we're actually in the midst of writing letters to all the 350 companies, and we're asking them to stop putting palm oil in their products until a sustainable or responsible source can be found.
Okay.
Right now there is none. So we are going to need a lot of help writing letters to these companies and protesting these companies and pressuring them to stop putting palm oil in their products.
Okay.
Please get in touch with us at ran.org or theproblemwithpalmoil.org.
Okay, that's Rainforest Action Network, so RAN.org. And I want to thank you for being with us today, Layla Salazar-Lopez. We really appreciate your being here today and asking us not to consume products with palm oil and look at the consequences of meat on the rainforest. And thanks for all the work you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you as well.
Okay, pleasure to have you here.